trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
What is a PALM account in Forex? A PALM simply means percent allocation money management. Account is a smart and hands-free way to earn from Forex trading without trading by yourself. Here's how it works. A professional trader, the manager, opens a PALM account with a Forex broker and starts trading with their own money. Investors like you open your trading account with the same broker that the manager used, fund it and link your funded account to the manager account without handing over your hard-earned money to the manager directly. The manager trades with their money and the system automatically copies those same trades to your investment. When the manager makes a profit, you also earn a profit, minus a small agreed fee, usually around 30%, paid to the manager. Note that the manager does not have direct access to the investor's money. The manager trades using their own funds, while the exchange bot repeats the same transactions for the investor's funds. Example, the manager invests $300, and you invest $200 equals $500 total. After successful trading, the account grows by 200% to $1,500. You now have $600. The manager gets a 30% fee from your $400 profit equals $120. Your final gain, $480. The manager earned $1,020. It's that simple. You keep control of your funds, and you earn based on the manager's skills. At Forex Algotech, we are your #1 trusted PALM account manager. We strongly believe in results, as you can see on our screen over the last 1 year. Join our PALM partnership community today for free and start earning from the financial world. Get back to whoever shared this video with you, and get started today with us. Thank you for watching.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another brand new segment of our classes. So I believe people who are on this platform, I believe, because that's how I'm going to treat this platform. I believe that people on this platform are new and they are beginners. So tonight, I'm going to just introduce us to what we are going to cover on this segment of our program, and I will tell us the rule and regulation of my class. So you don't abide with my rules. I don't care age, gender, color, or race. I build everything on discipline, because any business that is not built on discipline will be a failure. And the kind of skill we want to learn here is a skill that is based on strictly discipline. So I believe that all of us here, we are new members to the class. Actually, I don't want to go again. I don't want to repeat myself on beginner class anymore, because since last year, I think it will be the third time. But because some of our members, our new members, are agitating, calling me that I should redo the beginner class, that's why I have to come to this level again. Otherwise, I just want to be training everybody together, okay? So the first thing that is a rule and regulation of my platform is that, please, once you enter my class, make sure your mic is muted. Nobody will offend me this night, because I can see some people already betraying, exercising that irresponsible attitude already. But this night, I'm not going to be annoyed, and I'm not going to take any action against anyone, because I believe that assume, and I'll pretend as if nobody has ever been to this class. This is a new class. It's like when you remember in those days when we first of all get admission to university, they call us for what do they call it? Is it symposium or whatever? And that day, nobody is going to offend the lecturer. Nobody is going to offend the VC or the rector or the vice chancellor of the university that day. So nobody is going to offend me tonight. But I will tell you my principle on which I build all my business on. So maybe from the next class you violate it, I will not even look at you. Because, like I said, anything that is not built on discipline will eventually don't last. So I build everything I'm doing on discipline. I'm a disciplined person myself, but that doesn't make me an angel, an human being. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. So when some people make such mistake too, I have to overlook it, but not every time. And sometimes I can behave very harsh, because when I won one or twice, I became very harsh. People that have been on my platform for over a year knows what I'm talking about. When I'm in class on this platform, I behave a little bit like a monster. I don't want to know anybody who is my friend or who is my enemy or whatever. I treat everybody equal, and I take my decision as I want, because I don't want anything that will violate my rules. And the most annoying thing that make me get angry mostly is when your mic is off and you are talking to your boyfriend, your child is crying beside you, you are telling your child in a public class that go and take your food in the fridge. Hey. I don't take all those nonsense. No matter wherever you are, no matter how much you pay me, I will delete you straight away from my class. So having said that, we want to start this class, and I'm going to make this class a very loaded class so that I will not do beginner class ever again in my entire life. So what I mean by this is that I will record everything and I'll make it to become a digital textbook for anybody joining us going forward. So immediately you join us, I'll give you your digital test. It may not happen for us this year anymore because we have two months for 2025 to roll off. So, but I will be collecting all my recording this time around. I won't do it like I did it 2 times ago before, so that people will be able to at least start studying on their own. So having said this, I welcome you guys back once again, and tonight we are not going to do big thing. Maybe from next section we'll be doing big things, but tonight we're not going to do big things. Before next Tuesday, I'm going to draw something like a table of content. What are we going to be doing? Everything, rule and regulations, the way I'm going to apply everything. But tonight, I just want to tell you, everybody on the platform, I can see that there are many people also that are on the platform. You see?
I can hear you now.
You see? Miss Anna Taylor is making a call. Everybody's hearing what she's saying in the group.
Okay.
You see, those are the things we are talking about, okay? But tonight, nobody's offending me.
Hello.
Let me mute myself. So what I want us to understand is what is Forex? Because you need to understand what business you want to involve yourself in. And luckily, if you are on my platform, this is not a platform where somebody wants to sell you a lifestyle or somebody wants to motivate. I'm not a motivator. I'm not a motivational speaker. Forex is not for motivational speaker. Forex is not for cleric who will preach to you that better days are coming. If you don't follow the principle and our instruction, no matter pastor or cleric or motivational speaker they are telling you, they just want you to be addicted to gambling and you keep on wasting your money. So I'm not going to pepperize anything for anyone here. We're going to face it as a family and the truth and the truth and the truth only, okay? So what is Forex? Forex is what everybody does. Either you come to trade it like we are trading it online or offline. Forex is a business that everybody does. But most of us we did it in a way that we don't realize it. And which I'm going to give examples as we go. I'm going to show us a website along the way where I'm going to explain further and deeper, and I will open the platform for questioning and we close for today. But I'll make sure that everything looks so simpler, everything so look nice, but I'll not paint it nice for you. I will make sure I hit the nail on top, on the head, okay? So what is Forex? Forex is exchange of currency, but now is simultaneously. What do we mean by simultaneously is that when somebody bring you Naira, I'm in South Africa, and I gave you Rand, we did what? We have done transaction. We have exchanged Naira to Rand. It has to be done simultaneously. And we have what we call base currency and quote currency in Forex. I'm not going to expatiate on that. That's where we are going to start class next week, so that you have to know which one is base, which one is quotes, why this one is base, why this one is quotes. Now, in a normal life, in a normal way of life, how do we do trading? You can do trading like I woke up this morning, I'm using MTN in South Africa. I have to load airtime. I gave MTN money. MTN gave me a voucher. And what? I loaded my phone. We have done transaction. That is an exchange. We may not call it Forex exchange, but what is an exchange? But now, ignorantly, I may be doing exchange and losing money every time because I'm ignorant of that. For example, let's go to filling station. In South Africa, we call it garage. In Nigeria, we call it petrol station. In other country, I don't know. Another country that's among us, maybe you will help us if you know what we are talking about here, because I want to carry everybody along. In Nigeria, we call it petrol station. In I think in America, they call it gas station. South Africa call their own garage, okay? So when you go to garage, you have a car, you are going to work. What do? You take your car to garage. I'll be speaking South African terms because I'm living here. So I go to garage, I pour fuel, and I pay attendance, garage attendance money. What have I done? I've done exchange. Maybe in Nigeria, you went to supermarket, you bought a loaf of bread, and you give the supermarket attendant, you give him the money, you collect a bread. You've done exchange. So you can see that exchange is what we do every day of our life. But most of the time we did it at loss because we just pay money for what we are craving for. We don't want to know, can we get it better deal? Can we get it bid? Asking price, is the asking price, is it okay for us or is it not okay for us? We are still going to talk about asking price and bidding price. What are these price? What is making them different, okay? So having said this, the first thing I need to do is to go to a website called investing.com. That is a website I use almost every time to explain myself. Then why I'm looking for that website, I'm going to do something by keep on talking on the platform like this. If you look at the intro of our video, investing.com, investing.com. Let me see if I get it right. Oh yeah, good. So if you look at the intro we normally play in the class before we start our classes, the one we play, I played tonight also. You see the first thing, the first clip is Forex is not a monthly pay business. Forex is a investment driving tools. Many people have been listening to this for a very long time, but I believe they don't give attention to or full meaning to what it means. So, and I want to come to explain that area. When you come to trade Forex, in a normal way, not the way you see Forex being advertised on the media, on a social media platform, that you see your mentor in front of a helicopter or chopper, in front of Rolls Royce, Bentley. Some of them are even throwing money up, and they will tell you that I'm a Forex trader. I'll make this money when London opened. I just look at the gap and I trade, and today I've made my $2,000 and I'm leaving. It's a lie. It's a pure lie. If it's like that, the market will have died long ago. So Forex is not what you saw on social media platform. Forex is a skill that when you acquired, it helps you keep your money safe. If, for example, which I'm going to show us on the website, which, for example, let's say you are the kind of person that you are working for government and government is taking some fund from your salary and they are putting it on what we call pension fund. What are they doing? They are planning for your old age for you. But the problem is that this money they are removing, they are not giving you the realistic return on it. So after 65 years you work in government parastatals, you retired at old age, they will not be giving you money that can only feed your mouth. So if you are the kind of person like me, that you refuse to get married in time, that maybe at the age of 60, your child is just in primary school or secondary school. That means at your old age, when you are on pensioner, you can't say because you are pensioner, you won't take care of the child you give birth to. You are going to be some of the old man that you see that when they're supposed to rest at their old age, they started begging money on the street. They are the one that we see on security posts that people will start talking to nonsensically because they believe that they have used their youthful age to play. But if you are a Forex trader, as you are growing, and either you are working for government or you are working for yourself, like myself, I'm working for myself, and you quickly understand what we are talking about. What do? You start getting the scale, maybe every month after expenses. Some motivational speaker will tell us that we must save first. After saving, then we start spending. Well, it's a very nice thing to say. But me, I spend first and I save. Because it's easier said than done. Imagine, let's say I'm getting $100 per month. Let me just put it that way. Then I first of all save $40, and $60 cannot pay my rent, buy food for myself, and pay school fees of the kids. Then will I say because I'm saving money, all those things, they should just perish? It doesn't make sense to me. And that's why I don't listen to motivational speaker, because a lot of them tell lies, and you just live your life, a miserable life. What I do in my own life, I pay rent, buy food, take care of the family. If it is $5 that is left, but I will make sure I deny myself few things to make sure that $5 is left for my money. I drop that $5 in my account. I'm going to show you portfolio along the way that will encourage you to understand what I'm saying and the way I'm living my life. I'm not super rich. I'm not super poor, but I'm a bit above average. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I'm in South Africa tonight. If I wake up tomorrow that I want to visit China and I want to spend 2 days, I will go and come back. But some rich people can go there for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So I'm not super rich, I'm not super poor. And that kind of money is not the money that I'll be looking for everywhere or borrowed from the bank. I have portfolio that I've been trading for years that can take care of something that I want to use for myself to be happy. So all this area and segment is what we are going to talk about so that you prepare yourself and you prepare your mind when you come to this kind of you come to Forex trading. Is the most relevant and important skill every individual, or you must have, if at all you are old, but you have kids at university level or they already graduated, you have to infuse them to have that skill, because it's only skill that can make you financially strong even while at old age. So what am I trying to say? Now I put $5 every month, but how will I trade $5? Does it make sense? To many people, it doesn't make sense, but to me, it makes sense. I look for a broker that have cent account. I put $5 there. $5. If you convert $5 to cent, it's gonna give me 500 cents, and I will never look down on that 500 cents. I will start trading it, and a month in, month out. The month I get $10, the month I get $15, and the month I don't get anything, I'll be fine. I'll keep on trading because that skill is what is important to me. Because it means that I'm trading $500 today. If I get exposure to people that has money and I know I have the skill, that is when my life will start having meaning. And what do I mean by having meaning? For example, I'm managing fund for 2 or 3 people, that is not my money because I have the skill. And, what I make is even more far better than somebody waking up early in the morning, driving to office and driving back. You see, and I'm indoor inside my house, making more, sometimes 1.5% higher than the person that is taking employment. And sometimes I make income more than a medical doctor. I'm just telling you the truth. And sometimes I don't make up to what a medical doctor can earn. But the most important thing is the skill is there. I have the skill. And the skill is putting food on my table from time to time. So that is what Forex is for. If you want to trade Forex as now, something that will be giving you money at the end of the month, what will you do? You first of all acquire the skill. After you acquire the skill, there's no way when you have the skill, there's no way Achuba, Ebenezer, Kingsley, Chineke, both of you doesn't mute your mic, but it's fine. You won't offend me today. So, okay. So during that time, you are going to be doing what we call OPM, other people's money, because you've got a skill. When you have a skill, other people's money is what you are going to leverage on. I will not lie to anybody on my platform. I leverage a lot on other people's money. Sometimes on other people's money, I make killing more than my own money at the end of the month. So because I've turned it to become business that I want to be making money at the end of the month. So I try to now starting making money with my skill. That is the only way you can trade Forex as a business that will give you monthly earning. But in as much you want to trade your own money, you have to have the mindset of an investment. That means you are this money, I'm 40 years old and I'm going to be trading this money until I become 60, 70. Let me tell you something. Many of us, because of what we saw on social media platform, we were already a confused human being. When you see all those young boys, they won't tell you what they are doing. We are going to discuss all what most of them are doing. I will discuss with you. I will expose everything. But I normally follow an old man called Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is, I think, is on his 80 years old now, 80 years of age. Warren Buffett is one of the first 10 richest people in the world. But when I read his profile, they said all the stocks the old man has been gathering in 70s. That's what made him to become one of the richest men in the world when he was around 70 years old. Can you imagine that? Imagine somebody consistently buying stock for 50 years and is still alive today. After the class, you can go online and Google Warren Buffett. You can read some story about him. These are the kind of people I follow. I follow Microsoft Biggles. I follow Michael Dell. I follow Henry Ford. I follow Elon Musk. I follow Sugarberg, because these are the people that I want to see how do they make it to that level that they have money that can buy the whole country. I don't look for information or looking for all this nonsense information about trading on social media, YouTube, whatever. Because all those are just influencers. And they are the ones that make this industry to be scary, where many people thought is a scam. Meanwhile, it's a reliable business that can change and transform our life. But because of what a lot of people have passed through, they don't understand and they don't follow the right path. Okay? So now what I'm saying is, if you are depositing money on monthly basis in your own a trading profile and you got a skill, you are trading it, that you are on investment trade. But if you have the skill and 1, 2, 3 people, rich people have started investing in you, and you can do 20%, 25% per year, not per month, per year. I'm telling you, somebody still called me from UK a couple of hours ago. But I told him I don't do fund management anymore. I don't want to do it unless you can do PAM. Unfortunately, PAM is not allowed in UK, but I don't know how he's going to go about it. But I told him 20%, I can manage to do 20% in a year. This man will say, wow, if you can do 20%, I'm fine. I can open a portfolio that you manage. And you can imagine somebody like you that you have been knowing Forex. They are telling you to get 20% in a month, 25% in a month. Some people will even go to the level of telling you that you get 50% in a month. You can never get such money consistently. I give you 1 month, 2 months, you blow off that money because it's not real. Forex is like normal business. It's like you buy a stock, you stock it, you sell it, you make reasonable return on investment. That is how Forex is. And that is how I want you to see Forex going forward as from tonight. So let me share the website and let's quickly do some practical figure stuff on it. Let me give me a couple of minutes. Let me quickly perfect the site. Okay, let me just even share it, then perfect it in front of everyone. There's nothing to hide. Okay, can you tell me if you see the screen? Shit, I clicked wrong thing. Can somebody tell me?
Yes.
If you, good. All right. This screen is what I normally use anytime I start my beginner class. We call this website investing.com. Investing.com is a platform for Forex trader. But you see, for you to know that Forex is real, you can see that people are spending billions of this website worth millions of dollars if the owner want to sell it. And you can see that everything on that website is relating to Forex, okay? So now, why am I using this website every time? Because I can grab some data that can help us to understand what I want to say. And that's why I normally use it from time to time to explain to us how we can trade Forex. Trading Forex can be done not only the way we are doing it. We can do what we call P2P trading. If you have a pen and paper, be writing it down so that maybe you ask questions after class. We have what we call P2P trading. We have what we call spot trading. And we have what we call margin trading. And I'll tell you the difference between all of them. And I'll explain with this website. I'll use this website to explain spot trading. P2P trading. It's like, let me say, in South Africa, we normally do it a lot. We have different groups, WhatsApp groups as Yoruba platform, Igbo platform, Hausa platform. I'm a Yoruba man. I'll go to Yoruba platform. I will say, can somebody who need Naira in Nigeria that I can give Rand in South Africa? And somebody will tell me, oh, Mr. Fulani, I need 1 million Naira in Nigeria and I have Rand. You see, both of us are in South Africa. It will give me Rand. I will now go to Nigeria account, my bank account. I will tell him, please, can you give me your bank account? He give me bank account. I will transfer Naira to him. We have traded Forex. We call that kind of trading P2P trading. Do we make profit on that? Yes. How do we make profit on that? It depends on the smart person between two of us. For example, let me check something here. If I'm a smart person when I want to do the transaction, I will show you something online now. What's wrong with this thing now? Is that started? Give me a little time. I'm trying to, okay. Now, let's go to Google. Please, if you are seeing anytime you don't see my screen, I'm talking about, quickly call my attention because I may not know, and you have to see all this information properly. Let me say, I want to sell, I have a rand in South Africa. I need a rand in South Africa. I have Naira in my bank account in Nigeria. And as at this night that I need a rand, Naira is useless to me. Okay? Then I post to the group that somebody who need Naira in Nigeria, I need rand. So now, the person that have rand in South Africa and say, no, I need Naira too. Can I give you a Naira? Then I will quickly come online. I will say convert 1 rand, which is 1 ZAR, to NGN, Naira. Okay? So I've seen that tonight, this night, 85 Naira 97 kobo is 1 rand. Now, how do I trade it if I want to make profit? And if I want to make profit, I'll make sure that person too didn't understand the business. Because if the person understands the business, we need to go and we need to start dragging with ourselves the price. Okay. This person needs 1 million Naira. I need equivalent of 1 million Naira in rand. And we don't want to go through bank. We want to do P2P because we need the money urgently. Within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, we finish the transaction. But if you go through the bank can take 1 week, 2 weeks. You understand? So now, what am I going to do is that, okay, I want to make money from this guy that need Naira. So I will say, okay, I'm going to sell my Naira maybe 86 or 87 Naira per rand. Or I can say, I want to sell, okay, if I sell, there are a few calculations here that we need to do. I may not go to delay, but I'm going to give you how it works. So I said, this is official rate now online is 85.97, okay? Naira to one rand, okay? And this person want to buy 1 million. I can quickly come to here again and say, convert 1 million Naira to ZAR. So I need to take 11. This person need to give me 11,631 Naira rand 1 cent. If it's a transaction that I don't need a profit, I'll just say give me 11,631 and 1 cent. Immediately that money landed in my rand account in South Africa, I'm just going to transfer my Naira to the person. But if I want to make profit, I can say, give me 12,000 Naira, 12,000 rand for 1 million. You see, once I say, give me 12,000 rand to 1 million, I'm not selling at 85.97 again. I'm selling at a price that I'm going to get profit. We do this a lot. From country to country, people in Canada do it within themselves. People in Australia do it within themselves. We call this kind of trading, it's a Forex trading, but it's a P2P. Let me ask, at this level, do you understand what I'm saying about trading? We are on type of tradings now. We have P2P, we have spot, and we have the normal one we are doing that we are using robot software for, which I call it margin trading, which we use brokers platform. But I'm going to tell us the difference. I'm telling us the difference between the P2P. At this level, please, do anybody have 1 or 2 questions at this level? Before I move, if there's nobody, Let me know. I'm coming. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, nobody have question? No hands up. All right. Now let's move to the second type of trading. Second type of trading is what you call what can I put it? Spot trading. What is spot trading? Let's go to currency here. I'm trying to, I think my internet is okay. Okay, spot trading. I'm going to currency. I think I need to do, it's been long I use this platform. So I might start with some area of getting some information, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see currency, because it's like they have updated this. I came here last year, so let me see markets, cryptocurrency. Let me come to currencies. Let me come to currency rates. I want to use local currency. I don't want to use, we have indices. We have, okay, let's see something like currency rates, single currency crossing. Okay, let me check this. But I want to do what we call exchange with calendars. But let's see, maybe, no, I don't want this. I want, okay, let me see. Let me search ZAR. No, let me search USD ZAR. Or USD ZAR. Or can I search USD Nigeria Naira? Okay, let me use, I can use anyone, anyway. FX, okay? Let's try to use ZAR, because I'm a little bit conversant with ZAR. I've been staying here for a very long time. So if you look at the exchange rate of Rand tonight, 17.2723 Rand is $1 tonight, okay? We want to do spot trading. The first one we did is P2P. So I want to come to historical data, and I want to explain how sports trading look like. We have daily here. I don't want to do daily. Let's go to something from 2024 January to today. Let's apply. I think it's loading. This 2025, all this 2024 November. Let me say something here. It's 2025. This is January 2024. Okay. Now, let's say in January 2024, let's say you have money that you want to save towards your pension. Okay? And every day, every month ending, I'm saving 500 Rand. But I don't want to put that 500 Rand in local currency, because local currency will always depreciate against the international hard currency. So what am I going to do? Every month, immediately I collected my money from the salary, I remove 500 Rand. Somebody is among us she's only one among us. I want to ask her something. Raina, Are you there? Are you there? If you are there, are you hearing me? Is Raina there? Is Raina in the class? Okay. Okay, maybe you are not in the class. Right. Okay, so now in January 1, 2024, this exchange rate, okay, I'm going to convert my 500 Rand to dollar in January 2024. Let's come to calculator. Please, once you don't see any of what I'm using with you, please call my attention because I want you to see every bit of it. Did you see my calculator, please, guys? One person.
Yes.
Okay. So remember, in January, I keep $500. I mean, 500 Rand. And rate is 18.28, that's 18.23 divided by 18.23. In January, after I collected my salary, 500, no, something is not right here. I'm coming. 500 Rand should be more than that. 500 Rand divided by 18.23. Good. So I have $27 in hard currency. Now, February, I got my salary paid again on February, maybe February 1. I saved another 500 Rand. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say around $27 again. There's no more change. March 1, I got another salary. You can see 19. Now, as I'm buying this dollar, I'm going to be buying them on different rates. April, I bought it 18.9. May, I bought it 18.5. June, I bought it 18.4, which is the lowest so far. July, I bought it 18.3, which is the most recent lower. August, I bought it 18.2, which is far, far lower. August, September, I bought it 17.8. Can you see that? I don't have time to do all those calculations, but I'm going to end up telling you something after everything. 17.3 in October. November, 17.6, a little bit high. December 2024, I end up buying it 18.11. So now, how many 500 that I have in 1 month? I have 500 in 12 places. That's 6,000 Rand. And I'm buying dollar at different rates. And I'm keeping them in my savings or vault. How you can buy it, I will not explain it for you. But it's possible what I'm showing you. It's what I did for several times. I did it for several times. This one, you don't need a broker. You don't need anything. But you can keep on saving for your pension, for your old age, for the money. Keeping money in the bank is like one is still stupid at 2025. If you don't keep money, you keep it like this. You see, but sometimes at the end of the year, you may not make profit. Look at 2020. All the money we are buying at the rate of 18 points. Let's say 18 Rand. But as today, we have 17.27. So definitely we are not really in profit. But one thing is sure, that all this money we are keeping has value. Inflation have not hit it up because we are keeping this money in hard currency. That is another form of trading. Because preservation of local currency is the problem. When you keep local currency in the bank and you keep it for 2 years, after 2 years, when you get the money, let's say you get 20,000 Rand after 2 years. If 20,000 Rand can buy a car 2 years ago when you start saving, this year when you got the money, you may need to add additional 5,000 to it to make it 25,000 before you buy a car. That's why keeping money in a local currency, it doesn't make sense. But as this dollar was fluctuating, you can still collect all this dollar and buy a car at that price because it has value, it will have weight. So that's why trading is very, very important skill. The knowledge about trading is inevitable in a family. At least one of your child should be able to do it if you can't do it yourself. And that's why I'm refilling all this. Now, I need to go back to monthly, which I'm going to explain something. Actually, I'm not supposed to explain that thing tonight, but I'm going to explain because this is an opportunity for me to tell you what I'm doing here. In January 2024, we bought this. In February 2024, we bought this. This is what we call dollar cost average, DCA. The reason why I quickly mentioned it in this class is because that is what our robots use. So now, if you now see the reason why I'm using dollar cost average is because I used to trade spot markets. That if I buy 0.01 in January, February I'll buy 0.01 again. If market goes against me on March, I'll buy 0.02. This is where I got the concept. I'm telling you the straight, the blunted truth about myself. So when you see me, the way I behave, some people will ask me, Mr. Folani, how do you have that discipline? It's a long journey. It's a long experience. Before I start making money in the Forex market, I lose money for 8 years, straight 8 years. And when I evaluated the one I remember, I lose up to $100,000 before I started making money bit by bit. And if you ask me, if I make back the money I've lost, I'll tell you 100%, yes, I've made even more. But experience came from what I'm showing you as a beginner tonight. So in March, I bought again, what we call it, dollar cost average 2. So definitely if in January I bought 0.01 of my capital, February, I bought another 0.01 of my capital. If my trade of January doesn't close in my profit, that's 0.01 again on February 1. If market goes against me, it doesn't go again, fine. In March, I'll buy 0.03 at this price. If market goes against me, in April, I'll buy 0.05 or 0.04. And that's what I'm doing is what you call DCA. Dollar cost average, and that is what our robots use. But inside the robot, if you open the robot, you will see what I put there. We put 500 points because we can't put weekly, we can't put monthly in the programming in that kind of a situation. We want to put price in pips and price in points. So if your broker is using 5-digit points, we use 500 points. If your broker is using 4-digit points, we use 50 pips. So now, this is the second way of trading Forex. And you see the first type, which is P2P, is almost risk-free. Can you make good profit? Yes, you can make good profit with time. The only risk in that P2P is that if you go and do exchange with the wrong person, the person you don't know, you send Naira and he refuse to send you Rand. That's the only way. It's very, very safe way to trade Forex. Now, let's go to the risk in spot trading. What is the risk? It's almost zero. Because the money you are exchanging is your money. The money you are saving it with yourself. You don't give it to the bank. You don't give it to anyone. and it's 100% self. Can you make profit? Yes, you can make profit with time, but look at what I'm going to explain to you here. When I tell some people that I hold a trade for 2 years before I close profit. Now I want to give you experience. Look, I started this trading in January 2024 at 18.28. In January 2025, in 2025 today, I'm at loss, 17.27. I cannot close at loss. I must still hold the asset until it gave me the price I bought it in January, or it gave me more. So the concept of holding trade for months, for years, this is where I got it. So I'm a practical trader. I'm a practical oriented trader. I'm not a trader that comes to the industry and start guessing. And start teaching people nonsense. Because I started my trading career like this. If you ask me who is my mentor, I will tell you research. Because all the people that mentor me make me lose for 8 years. They keep on giving me money and PDF until I decided that I'm not daft. I can do better. And I research about this business. It's a viable business. It's honest business. It's a real business. But there's no mentor that is honest. So I started the journey and I got all this. All this is where my programming comes from, where the trading strategy comes from, where the edge I come from, why I keep trading for 1 year, 2 years before I close profit. So everybody know my secret now. It's fine. So at this level, do we have any question in the class? At this level, do we have question in the class? Anybody? No question? Okay. But let me tell you something, especially the new people, because I know some people among us, they don't ask questions. But anytime they call me for one-on-one, I get disappointed. Because they don't ask questions, they don't understand what we are saying. But I will be asking myself, why this person doesn't ask me question when we are in the class? If their account is like this. So please build up the courage of asking questions. After all, you are inside your house. We are not in the same hall or in the same mall. I mean, whatever. Even when I was in secondary school, we normally do, what do they call it? Literary and debating something. I normally scared to talk in public before, but I have to beat it up because it's affecting me. When people are 2, 3, 4, I don't want to ask questions. I'll be feeling ashamed. And remember, you carry your own cross. If you don't want to ask questions because 2, 3 people are there, remember that you are your own problem. So ask question. If you don't ask question, you are your own problem. Let me see. Okay, there's no, because some people like to send messages if they cannot talk publicly. So with what I've said so far, this is the preamble. We need to start the class from. I normally call this section, this segment, Forex, the way I know it. Forex, the way I know it. That's the topic of tonight's class. And I'm going to stop the class here if there's no question. The next class on Tuesday, we are going to move to some divination. We are going to move to spread. Who is the broker? How does broker affect me and you? What is bid price? What is the asking price? Because you have to understand this fundamental if we said we want to come from the scratch up. So that by the time you are trading, you yourself will know that, oh, USD, this is the quote price, this is a bid price, this is a reason why this one moved like this. Oh, when I look at the bid price and I look at my quote price, This is what broker charged me on this transaction. So that's what we are going to do next week by God's grace. I will be a little bit faster so that I can cover a lot next week. Tonight, I even prepared to write some things, but I couldn't reach that level, which is okay for me because this past 10. As a beginner class, I don't like to overload my members. We just want to have good, short, quality class that we are going to understand, we are going to be able to process by ourselves. So if there's no question, I'm going to call the class to the end tonight, and I'll say good night to everyone, every member, until we meet again on Friday. Friday, if you attend Friday class, we are not going to be patient like this. We are going to rush things because it's meant for the professional. So, and that's what I want to say. And by Friday, we are going to have, I think, before Friday class, I should be able to upload Advanced Price Hunter. It's a very fantastic tool. As I'm talking to you, it's in front of my screen. I've put it on my account since yesterday. I've been working on it. I've been trying on it. I've been seeing the way to make life more easier for every one of us. So by Friday, before the class, if you log into your back end, you should be able to see the software there. I think I'll focus on that software on Friday. We're going to practice how to use it together so that we have the same understanding. Having said that, I will still say if there's no question, then I'll say good night to every one of us. Have a wonderful night rest until we meet again on Friday. Bye.